What's up? What's up? All right, let's go. I'm a little late letting them out this morning. I should say today, it's 5 o'clock. It's been about 6 days since I take eggs out of here. I have so many eggs. That one chicken, you know, we had 4 originally, and 3 of them died the same exact way. They just started laying on their side, and then they just didn't get up. So she lays an egg every single day, and really and truly, you don't really eat eggs every single day. And now they're starting to lay. I see an egg in the corner. Let's get over there. There's an egg right there in the corner. One of them, this was the makeshift nest that I put in before I got everything partially put together. They're very interesting. They scratch. The other day I was raking this stuff just to turn it over, and I found eggs underneath it. So one of them is still laying in that thing, so I'm gonna leave it. I'll leave some food in here for the times that I don't get to come out early enough to let them out. But this is not where they normally eat. I let them out and I feed them on the ground. Okay, so I got some food in there for them. Gotta take these things out and change these waters out. But I'm not ready for this yet. I'm gonna take these out today. I actually come prepared, but let me get these water out of here. If you're wondering why I got this old cart in front of this door, something was prying at this a few nights ago. It couldn't get in, but it tried. So I kind of just put that there in the meantime. It doesn't do much. What's up? What's up? I'm gonna let them out in a few minutes, but I want to get the chickens taken care of first, because I can't let these guys just do what they want, these two. Once I let them out, they go right for this. That's why you see you can see I'm missing pieces. They tore that down. You see it's leaning now because all of the foliage on this side is eaten down. And then there is a Santa Rosa plum tree, that one right there. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, that's a Santa Rosa plum tree. They ate that. Yeah, you can see it. They ate most of it. I don't know what they're doing. They're just having a ball, flying all over the place. But this is a Gulf Ruby plum tree, and the goats, for some reason, they seem to love eating these. But anyway, I'm giving some water. Let me do that and get that out of the way. So with this new year, there's just so much to do. I gotta change this water. I gotta change this water. In fact, I gotta put that in the ground. I gotta put those in the ground. I didn't want to start these from water. I don't have the time for that. You can see the rosemary still here. From many times I said I'm taking this raised bed out. I just can't, because each time something else grow up in it. And I gotta Okay, I haven't done these for the year yet. These are lemongrass. These need to be cared for. I'm gonna have to take care of these not today. It's too late for that. I got back in the house late today. So anyway, let's tend to the chickens. This is some bird netting. I'm kind of, being cautious using this thing because I don't want anything getting tangled up in it. And this is for my fruit tree. I did not use it. But I'm thinking of using these as a roof for something I want to put in for the chicks, so I can leave them out all day without worrying about the eagles and the ox, the cats and everything else getting to them. I think I'm gonna air layer these. And from this one mango tree, I look like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I break one? Okay, that's fine. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 pieces I can air layer and get 17 plants from the one tree. This tree is burned down over the winter, so. But anyway, let's go. Okay, so let's get these eggs out today. I always close this door when I walk away. I don't want any snakes getting in there. I came prepared to take these out today. A few of them just started laying. I don't think they're all laying yet. I'm noticing these tiny little eggs. Cute, right? But the one I just took out, this is the original girl. She's an Isa Brown, and there are the eggs right there. You can see there. This is very small. I think there's too much wood chips in this thing. This is a small brown egg. Cool. This is the first time I'm having chickens that lay brown eggs. Growing up in Jamaica, all our chickens lay white eggs. We didn't have any of the chicken that lay brown egg. To eat a brown egg was a privilege. I don't know if there's a difference. I think egg is egg. I think I said that right. But every so often on a good day, my mom would send me to the store to buy a brown egg. Wow, this is so cute. Look at the shape. Hold on, let's take a closer look at this. Look at that. It's got a little indent on it. Well, it's not an indent, like a protrusion. It's got a weird shape. There you go. That says it better. I'm putting all my eggs in one basket here. There's a lot of poop in this thing. I don't know if I want to go rifling around in it with my hands, so I'll use the stick. Yeah, it's way too much wood chips in it. I'll take some out another time, not up to that right now. Yeah, that wasn't smart. I'm kicking up all the dust in my face. As I said, the one chicken, the Isa Brown, that's the original girl we had, our first chicken here. Wow, these are big. She lays an egg every single day. So I still have eggs. What the heck? Let's see. No, that's it. I still have eggs in the house from just her. Let's see if there's anything under here. Nothing. Nothing, nothing. Yeah, I started raking this place the other day, and sure enough, I rake up eggs underneath this mulch. Okay. I'll leave one of the water out. It's gonna be right here, so they'll have something to drink while they're out. And I'll put this right here. Take a better look at it. There it is. That's a lot of eggs. I don't know how many of them are laying, but they're just starting. So let's close this back and see what's going on the homestead. It's been a while. I've been busy. Life changes, sometime for the best, sometime not so good, but overall we're very grateful, thankful for everything we have and for where we are in life. We are very, very blessed. Look at this. Look at that. What's up, girl? I don't remember what this one is. But look at that. My chickens are out scratching through my compost pile over there, filled with rabbit manure, rabbit feed, poop, all sort of stuff. But it's filled with worms and maggots. This is a mottled Hodan. She got one of them, I don't know if it's this one of them got attacked the other day by a hawk. They're small for some reason. I think there's like slow growers, I think, but they're coming on. I think I'm gonna grab a few of these nectarines to bring in the house. My toddler, she loves these things. I don't have my stick. The top ones, they're so big, pretty. That's okie dokie. I'll take it from the bottom right here. Not yet. Oh yeah. Look at that. Life on the homestead. Don't be afraid to plant something. Not yet, not yet. If I don't take these now, those stink bugs, I'm gonna show you. I think I've seen what they did to one of these fruit. Let me show you what the stink bugs do. Where is it? Oh man, I just saw one. They put little holes in the fruit, and then by the time it ripens, it looks very bad. I'm trying to find it. I don't know where I've seen it. If it might have been a few days ago, actually. Yeah, but they put little holes in them. Then you have these little soft spots on them. These are all ready to go. Oh yeah. I don't know what did that. Yeah, I haven't been posting much. I think it was Hurricane Milton just the other day that passed through here, knocked this out, broke it. And the goats, they came and they snap off this big piece. I'm letting it grow like this because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to root these individually. Look at that. They're turning that mulch over for me. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. That's mounds of rabbit poop over there and goat poop. Hay, alfalfa, stuff that's spilled out. There they are, turning it over, getting the worms, getting the grubs. Look at how they tore this up. I put this mulch down the other day, just a few days ago, maybe 3 days ago. And you can see how they scattered it out. I don't do a lot of watering. That's why I have so much mulch. I don't do a lot of watering. So I'll water these things maybe once a week. Maybe once a week, sometimes 2 weeks, a month I don't water, and they're still in good shape. This is the pear tree. You guys know this pear tree. My heavy producing pineapple pear tree. I should have bud this thing so it doesn't go that far, but why? Why? Let it grow. I use a bucket and a rake to move this mulch right here. And when I started digging into this thing, these bananas right here, the root system is somewhere over here. So that's why I left this pile. I'm gonna end up just spreading it back out and covering it, going all the way around. But I'm gonna have to take out a few of these bananas. In a few days, I'm taking all of these bananas out of here. I'm gonna do something else with this little area. All of these are gonna be taken out. And my avocado tree that did not survive a winter, this is coming out. I use this as a trellis. I usually try to recycle as much as I can. So this is gonna come out because I need this area. These bananas are coming out. These bananas are coming out. I put some tomatoes down here the other day. So once these come up, I'm gonna transplant them. This is what you call muscadine. I don't know how you pronounce that, but they're green. I think it's muscadine grapes. This thing does not hesitate to produce. It produced for me, the raccoons, the squirrels, and everything that love to eat grapes. And this peach tree, of course, this is the stuff you find in the store. I don't know the name of this one. I don't remember it. We bought this at a nursery many, many years ago. And I've been taking peach off this for a few days now. I wanted to cover this peach tree before the stink bugs get to it. Because as I said, once they start messing with the fruit, it's no good. But let me show you what's interesting about this tree. It's laying sideways because the bananas pushed it over. Every year it tipped a little more, and now it's completely laying on the ground. But tell me that this doesn't produce. Tell me this is not good. Life on the homestead. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to start some of these from seeds, as well as I might try to air layer some of this. I've never done that before. And here is a stink bug damaging this peach right there in the back of it. Hey, come on. There he is. There it is, I should say. So that's why I wanted that net to cover it up, but it's too late. When I found the net, it was too late. It's time to start her. Oh, this is ready to go, but I'm not in a peachy mood, but got my hand in that chicken nesting box just now, but what the heck, right? This thing is super sweet. I don't like soft peach. Ugh. I don't like soft peach. That's why I love the Florida King. It's a firmer peach. I could eat this before it's fully ripened like it is now. I don't like it like this. It's edible to me, but I don't like it. I'll salvage just that seed at some other point. So I took some mulch from this pile right here. I want to work this one and this one before I go over to the back. I want to take all of these out, but as I said, I'm going to be using this area for something else. I might be moving these as well. I think these are plantains. That's what the seller told me anyway. Seen these before. Dwarf, Cavendish, Namois, and they told me this is ice cream, but as I said, the jury, they're still out on this one. But heavy mulching as usual, because I'm not going to be doing a lot of watering. This is new. This is new to this area. I did this yesterday. I put down a lot of seeds that I have these seeds for years. This is where I originally planted the pumpkins and the watermelons. Mulch upon 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 mulch. These are 2 blueberries that I had in a container for how long? This is a catawab grapevine. I mowed this over deliberately, and sure enough, it's coming back. So now I'm either gonna have to uproot it, or I'm gonna have to put a trellis together for this one. I have the wires. So I wanted to put some more blueberries down on this one, and some other stuff on the here and here, and in the back over there. There is all sort of different things planted on here. Of course, you know my loquat tree, the figs. Sorry, I'm not looking at this thing. I'm hoping I'm getting some good shots. I'm trying to make sure I don't step on any snakes over here. The mulberries, these are really bird food. Look at that. The black spots you see, all those black spots, those are mulberries. The birds, they enjoy this stuff. I wanted to trim these trees back, but then I decided to just let them go wild. The birds, they're having a ball with this, so that's fine. I can tell you it sounds really good out here in the morning while the birds are feeding. All this is elderberries. I came through here with the mower the other day, but because of all the wood chips that's here, I didn't get to cut these down. All elderberries. This is my favorite, the American black elderberry. This is the chase tree, or vitex. This is one. This thing brings out the pollinators, I'm telling you. And more wood chips. Mounds and mounds of wood chips. So that's one vitex, and here is the other right here. Sorry about that. I got that sound in the background. I have the AC units going to keep the house cool. Sorry about that whining sound. The squirrels are eating the pumpkins. I did not know that squirrels eat pumpkins. So I'm gonna be having pumpkins all over the place. Sorry about the mess, but this is actually mulch. That's why it looks like this. I piled this stuff up, and the squirrel's been going through it. The chickens scratched through it as well. This is supposed to be mulched up with the mower. The squirrels have been eating these. You can see there are a lot of seeds on the floor over here. All these torn up pumpkins, this was done by the squirrels. This one, it's got a hole in it really. But this is gonna be seeds. I think I might be planting this tomorrow. Today is Saturday. Might be putting this down tomorrow. That's the old tarp. Got so many holes in it. It just wasn't gonna work for what I wanted to do here. So I took it up and I put on fresh tarp. These are some okra that I transplant. I actually have some stuff that I purchased from the supermarket and, excuse me. So, started planting that. Huh, there's a dove right there. Let's zoom in. Cool. Cantaloupe. Something been snacking on the okras, so I have to put some more down. Something been eating them down. I am so proud of all these mulberries. Actually, I think I said this before, but these came from under the original mulberries. This one and this one. I took one from under each tree. So now this is the one I found growing randomly somewhere. This turned out to be a Pakistani mulberry. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one on the other side, 6 plants of this. So that's good, 6 mulberry. These are some zucchinis I put down the other day. These things grow so fast. This thing kind of thorny. There's some zucchinis right there. This one came up a little late, but that's okay. Always good to have some late growing stuff. I put down some more peppers. Most of them, they got burnt up. But happily, I got the Scotch bonnet pepper. This is actually a Scotch bonnet, Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper right here. I put a few seeds in here, 2 came up, and I moved one of them yesterday to right here. Jamaican Scotch bonnet. So I use these mulberries to kind of create a little wall for a little privacy in my backyard. Well, I kind of use because of what I was planting here before. That's why I did that. And what poop on my tarp? It's probably raccoons. But all that stuff you're seeing is mulberry from this one. I cut back a lot of it to keep it off the tarp, but there's only so much I can cut back. But anyway, something been eating the mulberries. It's probably raccoons or squirrel, but you can see where they drop right there. But all this, mulberries. Let's go through here. Right, mulberries. These are ready to go, but I'm not in any mulberry mood. I ate enough of this the other day I was out here. I found this avocado tree growing in my raised bed where I empty out all my kitchen scraps. So I moved it over here. And it's looking good. I'm pretty sure winter is gonna tear this thing down, but for now, I enjoy planting. I enjoy getting up, coming outside, planting things. It's just a lot of fun. So even if winter does take it out, I enjoy the planting process of it. I'm not worrying about what's gonna happen to it. as far as winter goes. Pomegranates. These are that rare white pomegranate that I have here. I didn't even know they were rare. I've never seen them before. This tree is doing so good, but something kept coming through here and then it's knocking them off. A lot of them, something knocking them off. I know something is coming through here because all my stuff are moved around. We have a very big bobcat, and I think that's what was clawing at the goat pen the other day. But this thing is doing really good this year. It's doing really good. I'm proud of it. It's flowering all around and up in the top. But of course, this is my pride and joy right here when it comes to planting stuff from seed. Watermelons. I have watermelon, cantaloupe, all different varieties growing here. Sorry, Birdie, I didn't remember you were here. They're flowering nicely. I know I saw a watermelon on one of them. I think it's over here. It's a tiny little thing, but nevertheless, they grow. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Cardinals in the background. As I mentioned, cardinals. I have so many nests. Oh, there it is. I have a lot of bird nests here. There's one straight through there. There was some in the orange tree, but that's kind of thorny. So it's not easy to get to. Pomegranate from seed. I put that tarp down because we lost a chicken the other day. I don't know what. She just, you know, and I put her down here in between the pomegranate and this manzano banana. And I cover this so nothing digs her up. This is my from seed pomegranate. And as I said, all these leaves you're seeing on the ground, the banana trash, these are supposed to be mulched up with the mower, and they're gonna stay right there on the ground. Manzano. And this is my thing with mulch here. I'm glad I see this. People say you put the mulch high enough, 4 inches or so, nothing grows up through it. Yeah, well, not true. There it is. This wasn't done yesterday. This was done a few weeks ago. But you can see stuff coming right up through it. And I went through with the string trimmer and cut everything down before I put this down. Heavy. Some of the stuff I did put cardboard and then put this, but believe me, it's gonna come right through it anyway. The grass here in the south is very aggressive. It grows, yeah, aggressive. There you go. Ponderosa lemons. This tree doesn't disappoint. This is actually 2 3 in 1. I think I said that before, but I'm saying it again. This is 2 3 in 1. This was a pile of root system that I'd thrown out. Was supposed to go to the garbage, and you can see it. The big chunks of roots, and they started growing. They started growing. See that? 2 trunks wrapped around each other. One went east and one went west. So that's 2 trees in 1. Man, we have this thing here for years and years and years. It put out a fruit, but never eaten anything off it. But anyway, let's walk. So much to do, so much to do, so much to do. That branch over there, it's a huge branch. It fell. I have to go cut that up and take it out of here, put it out for pickup. And I still have to clean along the back of this again. You can see the paper mulberries growing up behind the mulch. This mulberry tree, this paper mulberry, I chose not to cut this down because when I'm outside working, this is where I keep all my stuff. So if for the most part I park the car over here, the black Mercury, that's my yard tractor. It's in full working condition, so we just don't use it anymore. So I park it over here with the AC going, so if I need to cool down, I get in here before I overheat. So I'm not gonna be cutting this one. I just trim it to keep it up off the ground. But you can see mulberry, paper mulberry, and these are the male, they don't fruit, growing up back here. Surprisingly, I didn't see the rabbits. I have so many wild rabbits these days. I need to, all these bananas, they're coming out as well. Oh, that one is fruiting. Quite a few of them are fruiting, but they topple over. This mulberry, I might be cutting this down. I don't need this one. Or I might keep it just for the same reason, to park the car. Look at how they scatter out my mulch under this loquat tree. Cardinals. More cardinals. Look at this. It took me so long to get this right, and the chickens came and scratch it out. I had a chicken buried here. There's a hole there, and something started digging it up, but unfortunately for them, they didn't get it. I just cut these down the other day. And now, look, they're coming right back up again. I gotta get the roots out. These things are not easy to get out. There they are. All of those right there. They're not easy to get rid of them. If you leave a small piece of root, believe me, they're coming back. I cut all this out and everything is growing back up. I gotta get these logs out of here. I'm waiting to get the tractor up and running again. Then I can pull these out. I don't want to pull these with the mower. So I'll pull these logs out of here, clear this area out. I'm gonna build something over here. Okay, let's go take a look at the figs. This is the other mulberry I was talking about. The squirrels took all the fruits off this one. This was covered in fruits the other day, but I noticed the squirrels, they come by and them help themselves. I took this plant from under one of the other trees. I uprooted and brought it over here. Figs, brown turkey. The others you saw on the other side just now, those were Celeste. I've eaten fig from this thing maybe twice in all the years we have it. The crows and the ants, oh yeah, they enjoy these things. They are very, very sweet. This is the biggest this thing has ever gotten. This is a true definition of a dwarf tree. But it's a good producer. It's always been. We might be taking this pine down. It's dropping limbs, and when you have a tree that starts dropping limbs, it's time for it to come down. There was one here. Hurricane Irma took this one out. I need to get this out. The tractor is gonna do that. I'm not getting to that with my shovel. These need to come out. These need to, actually these are the this right here is a part of the other pine tree that we cut down. That would be this. There it is right here. There are some remnants of it right here. And here is some of it right next to this old rabbit coop, or rabbit hutch. And some of it in the goat run. So this would make for good raised beds. You could put this in the raised bed. It soaks up water and it breaks down and feed the plant at the same time. I need to start using this again. Seen some nice healthy snakes in this thing. Let's look on the Santa Rosa plum tree. What's up, doggy? I'm gonna let y'all out in a minute. Hold on. Let out my doggies. Let them go get some run time. Santa Rosa, the goats, they did a job on this. They broke so many of this thing off. But it's still hanging in there. There's a fruit right there. The squirrels are pulling the fruits off this one. But, oh well. It's not a problem. What's up? Say hi. What's up? I might not let you guys run wild today. I think I might put them in the run. Actually, I'm not gonna do that either, because I need to go in the kitchen. So everything is kind of messy. As I said, it's just a matter of time. I'm cleaning up slowly, putting everything together. Getting everything straightened out. Clearing some of these places out because I need to put down a big run for these chickens so I can leave them out all day without the eagles and the hawks and the raccoons that live in the back in those trees. I have raccoons that live in the back in those trees over there, possums, bobcats, coyote, foxes, eagle, hawk, owls, and neighborhood cats and dogs. So there's a lot of reason why I can't leave them out. So I have to let them out in the morning and stay with them, then let them out again in the evening and stay with them. But I'm not gonna be out here with them that long today. I'm gonna put them back up pretty soon because, as I said, I have to go in the kitchen. I'm cooking something. It's an old backhoe, a whole Ford backhoe 555B. It works, but I damaged the radiator, so I have to take it out. It's as simple as it sounds. The radiator, it's actually a big job. Got to take a lot of stuff off. Mint, lemon balm, tarragon. Is it? I think so. I don't remember. I think that's what it is. Ah, look at that. Oh, these cardboards I use at most of the plant. It depends on which plant. I use these. These are the feedbacks from Chewy. And actually this is from Rural King. That's where I bought my dog cage. So I use these around the plants, and then I put the wood chips on these to kind of delay how the weeds grow up through the wood chips. But look at all this. These are ice cream bananas. This I can guarantee you. All ice cream bananas. But look at that shoot. Let's zoom in again. There's a flower right there. Cool. Chickens all over the place. So these are some of the wires that I'm going to be using to build that trellis. This is a chicksaw plum tree. In case you didn't realize it, I love plums. But the goats, they actually knock this one over and start eating it, so they knock all the fruits off it. As well as they ate the lower half of the pineapple pear over there. But when I'm done, this is what the trellis is going to look like on the other side for the cantaloupe grape. I might drag this one over there. I don't know if I want to do that really. I might just bring the wires, it's closer, it's easier. Yeah, so this is the old Ford. It works. But as I said, I put a hole in the radiator, or the radiator had a hole in it, and I have to take a lot of stuff off it to get the radiator out. So while I have it out, I figure I'm gonna change a few of the hydraulic lines. I usually take this cover off every single day. I don't want anything living under it. There's the radiator. This thing is not cheap, but we have one on order, should be here shortly. Then I gotta put the hydraulic, get the hydraulic lines, a few of them changed out. I might change all of them out while I'm at it. It just makes sense. Got those tied up, otherwise they're gonna leak down. These are also ice cream bananas. You've seen me harvest fruits from these before. This was a gift, and I don't know what the banana are planting. I don't know what this is. I don't remember, I think is what it was. This is the biggest this is gonna get, and then it starts fruiting. All right, so I'm done. There's a few more things I need to put on this tarp, and I also did not mention that I might be doing some more tarps in this place, or I might put some raised beds over here. All of here. I might put some raised beds. So I'm working. I'm still trying to decide what I'm gonna do, because between the elderberry right here and the mulberry, I'm hoping that avocado is gonna fill this gap right here. So I might put the raised beds on the other side of it. And I also wanted to cut back some of these, because this is a walkway. It's actually a driveway for me. I used to drive down this path right here and harvest the fruits. But you can see everything got big. Start growing wildly. So there's no driving through here anymore. In fact, I wouldn't be able to get out on the other side because of the pile of wood chips. So that kind of put a damper on that. I'll get it taken care of at some point. Still have a lot of fruit in here, the frogs there, and the bananas. Let's walk down. You've seen me walk down this path all the time. I enjoy this. There's a lot of things I do here that I enjoy. There are no specific, like, I need to plant this, I need to plant. I just plant things because I like to plant. This is an annatto. I might be taking this out of here because I used to drive and then I would make the turn right here and go over that way. So I might be taking this out of here, moving it. I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet. This also might be relocated. These coming out, and this here, if all goes well, of course, these are all coming out. I'm not keeping them here. Oh, this is the other Vitex. This is the original Vitex. The first one we got. And then we realized we got to get more Vitex. These things bring the pollinators. It's a beautiful plant. I'm using this as a trellis. I do that every year with this one for some reason. I might be running some beans and some stuff on this one, I think. You guys know the sour orange or bitter orange. You know the Valencia orange here as well. There's still fruit on this one. I don't harvest these anymore. They're done for. They're falling to the floor now. And of course, the chickens scratch out all the mulch. But it's fruiting time again. There we go. Alrighty, guys. Let me wrap it up. Let me put these guys away and let the doggies out. Let's get these guys in. It's that time. Hi, Hyacinth. This is my first chicken, the original layer. Chick, 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 chick. Piece count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Oh, they're moving around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They're drinking. What's up, Jersey Giant? I think this is an Americana. I think. I don't remember what they all are. Come on, guys. It's time to go inside. How many I got inside? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 1 up top, 4. Okay. No, 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 no. No, no. It's not time for that. Come on. Let's go in. And then I can do a piece count. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. In. Where are you going? Come on. The heck? Come on. Sometimes they run all the way around the coop. Then I'm around the coop trying to get them in. They do everything except go in the door. Piece count time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Nope, nope, nope. You don't come back out. Okay, so new location for this water because the rock that I put it on is shifting. I might have to hang something from the ceiling. This is not a permanent resident for them. This was out of urgency and desperation, really. So we're looking for a new coop. We already got a few in mind. But for now, this keeps them happy. They're safe. And as I said, they don't spend a lot of time in here. This is just where they sleep. But because I've been out all day, they would have been out here all day. That's just a little security. I leave the edges on these things jagged. So it caught a few things. I know that because I see the hair on there. So I know some things got caught on it. Well, it caught me a few times too. I did that deliberately. I need to adjust this tarp. Something crawl underneath the side of it trying to get in there. There's no getting in that thing right now. Sorry. Come on. It's kind of funny. The dogs, they get along with all the animals. They like the goats, but the goats doesn't like them. They want to play with the goats, but the goat doesn't want to play with them.